Welcome to the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel. Are you looking to move to the Lowcountry area and want to know about fun places with great things to do that are just a short drive away? The Lowcountry is a great place to live, work, and play, but every now and then you might want to get away and see the sights nearby. Maybe spend a long weekend somewhere where it doesn't take all day to get there. Well, today that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to begin a new series called Savannah Day Trips and check out a fantastic place that is just a few hours drive away. This is one of the many places nearby where you can take a long weekend, relax, recharge your batteries, and get back on track for the upcoming week. Today we're going to look at a place just 3 hours drive south of Savannah, St. Augustine, Florida. Welcome to the Georgia-South Carolina Lowcountry. We're Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and local realtors with Keller Williams. Do you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Lowcountry? Whether it's Savannah, Georgia, Hilton Head, South Carolina, Bluffton, South Carolina, or the surrounding areas? Well, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you'll be the first to know what's going on in our market.
And we receive calls, emails, and texts every day from folks just like you looking to move to Hilton Head, Bluffton, and Savannah areas. And we absolutely love serving you.
So whether you're looking to move in the next week, the next month, or the next year, shoot us a text, send us an email, give us a call, or schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below so that we can help make your move to the Lowcountry a smooth one. Hey, Let's get started. There are many places within a short drive from Savannah that allow you to get away for a long weekend, relax, and recharge your batteries. Today we are going south of Savannah to visit one of them, St. Augustine, Florida. St. Augustine is approximately 180 miles south of Savannah, straight down I-95. Our path goes through other amazing cities, sights, and beaches, such as Brunswick, Georgia, the heart of Georgia's shrimping industry that was once known as the shrimp capital of the world. St. Simon's Island, Georgia, named after a Yamasee Indian village known as San Simon. Jekyll Island, Georgia, the birthplace of the Federal Reserve System and once home to millionaires such as the Rockefellers, J.P. Morgan, Joseph Pulitzer, and William Vanderbilt. Amelia Island and Fernandina Beach, Florida, once a haven for pirates, bootleggers, and buried treasure. Jacksonville, Florida, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll tour those on another day, but today we're headed to the country's oldest city. St. Augustine was founded on September 8, 1565 by Spanish Admiral Pedro Menendez de Aviles and is one of the oldest continuously inhabited European established settlements in the United States. The city has been under 5 flags since its founding, twice under the Spanish flag, once under Britain, and once part of the Confederacy, and finally as part of the USA. Much of St. Augustine's historic district has been restored and preserved. The historic downtown area is on the National Register of Historic Places, as are more than 20 sites within the district. The historic downtown is the oldest part of the city, with many of the buildings dating back to the 1700s. The historic downtown is the heart of the city and houses the majority of the city's restaurants, shopping, hotels, and attractions. The result is a walkable city designed with old European concepts. It's a charming area for walking around all day while shopping, visiting museums and churches, dining, and listening to live music. The historic downtown also provides a great view of the Menendez Bay and the Menendez River. Many of the historic district's brick streets existed long before the 1700s. For example, Aviles Street in St. Augustine is the oldest street in the nation dating back to the early 1600s. St. George Street is Old Town's liveliest thoroughfare. A pedestrian-only walkway, St. George Street encourages relaxing exploration. Just north of the historic core is Uptown, with its great shopping and fun combination of historic homes, early 1900s storefronts, restaurants, and cafes, as well as the Fountain of Youth area. Also near the historic core, you'll find quite the collection of bed and breakfasts and inns. While we were there, we stayed at the Penny Farthing Inn, which was built in 1893 and was conveniently located within easy walking distance to the historic downtown. If you're visiting St. Augustine for the first time and just want to enjoy the historic atmosphere, this neighborhood is where you'll want to stay. That way you can park the car and walk to all the fine dining, shopping, and entertainment. And just across from the historic downtown and on the Matanza Bay and Matanza River is the Castillo de San Marcos. The Castillo de San Marcos is Spanish for St. Mark's Castle and is the oldest masonry fort in the continental United States. It was designed by the Spanish engineer Ignacio Deza, with construction beginning in 1672 after the raid by the English privateer Robert Searles in 1668 destroyed much of St. Augustine and damaged the existing wooden fort. The construction of the core of the current fortress was completed in 1695. Over the centuries, it has undergone several alterations and renovations. The Castillo is a masonry star fort made of a stone called coquina, which is Spanish for small shells. Coquina consists of ancient shells that have bonded together to form a sedimentary rock similar to limestone. Native Americans from Spain's nearby missions did most of the labor, with additional skilled workers brought in from Havana, Cuba. The coquina was quarried from the King's Quarry on Anastacia Island in what is today Anastacia State Park, across from Matanza Bay from the Castillo, and ferried across to the construction site. In 1924, it was designated a national monument, and in 1933, it was transferred to the National Park Service from the War Department. As a historic property, the national monument was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in October 1966. The National Park Service manages the Castillo together with the Fort Matanzas National Monument. In 1975, the Castillo was designated an historic civil engineering landmark by the American Society of Civil Engineers. The fort has been featured on many television shows, including Monumental Mysteries and Ghost Adventures, as well as the 1951 film Distant Drums. And sprawling across the St. Augustine Historical District is Flagler College, home of the Saints. Flagler College is a private liberal arts college with two campuses, one in St. Augustine and another in Tallahassee. Their website declares, "We do college differently. Surf in the morning, attend class Sandy, be an artist, poet, tennis star, Flagler life. Yours to create, dolphins, Spanish architecture, film, paddleboards, dance, social justice, barbecue, pool, lacrosse, s'mores, DJ at the radio station, and sunset yoga." It was founded in 1968 and offers 37 undergraduate majors and 2 master's programs. The campus comprises 19 acres and was once a luxury hotel built in 1888, the Ponce de Leon Hotel. The architects of the hotel were John Carrera and Thomas Hastings, who worked for Henry Morrison Flagler, the industrialist, oil magnate, and railroad pioneer. Today, it is listed as a National Historic Landmark. Flagler College has received many top state and national rankings over the years. In 2022, Veranda named the campus one of the most beautiful college campuses around the world, and mentioned its palatial, renovated ballroom with walls of the original Tiffany stained glass windows. The ballroom now serves as a dining hall for students. The same year, Architectural Digest mentioned its buildings and one of the 8 most unexpected places to see world-class architecture in the U.S. In 2024, U.S. News & World Report named it number 2 in the most innovative schools, number 3 best regional colleges in the South, number 5 in the best undergraduate teaching, and number 14 in best value schools. The college is a member of the NCAA Division II ranks, primarily competing in the Peach Belt Conference. Flagler competes in 19 intercollegiate varsity sports. Men's sports include baseball, basketball, cross country, golf, lacrosse, soccer, tennis, and track and field. While women's sports include basketball, cross country, golf, lacrosse, soccer, softball, tennis, and track and field, and volleyball. While a lot of St. Augustine revolves around its historic district, we can't forget its beaches. Starting in the north, just a 5-minute drive from the historic downtown area, is Vilano Beach. Often considered the local best-kept secret for beachcombing, Vilano offers several access points including Usina and North Beach. Vilano Beach features a fishing pier, waterfront restaurants, town center, pavilion, boardwalk, and shops. You can also check out the Surfside Park for picnic shelters, outdoor showers, and Porpoise Point, a popular St. Augustine beach launch for kayaks and personal watercraft. Located on Anastacia Island and just a few minutes south of the Bridge of Lions is Anastacia State Park. The park has about 4 miles of beach, tidal marsh, and protected bird sanctuary and upland hammock. It is a favorite for canoeing, kayaking, and windsurfing. Further south is St Augustine Beach, which is anchored by the St. Johns County Ocean Pier. The main part of the beach offers amenities like Splash Park for the kids, a shaded pavilion for picnicking, volleyball courts, pier fishing, and bait shop. Nearby the wide variety of restaurants and shops is St. Augustine Beach's A Street access, where cars can drive on the beach and park for a nominal fee between March 1st and Labor Day. A Street also offers public parking with outdoor showers and restrooms. Further south is a less crowded St. Augustine Beach, Crescent Beach. Located in the southern area of St. Johns County, Crescent Beach is a wildlife refuge offering boating, fishing, diving, RV, and camping facilities. Well, that about wraps up our time here in St. Augustine. Now it's time to pack up our gear, check out of our bed and breakfast, and head back home to film our next video and help you find your new home in the Georgia, South Carolina lowcountry area. Our batteries are recharged, our stomachs are full, our car is packed with all kinds of Florida goodies, and we only spent 3 days here. We hope you've enjoyed your day trip to St. Augustine. We also hope you found this helpful and maybe even learned something new. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest of what's going on in the Georgia, South Carolina lowcountry, please be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market here. Please feel free to comment below with any questions or comments. Or even better, if the lowcountry looks like a place that you would like to call home, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. Again, this is Keith and Donna Hellman, hosts of the Coastal Lowcountry Real Estate Channel and Local Realtors. And as always, it's been a pleasure spending time with you again today.